Shut up, cow. You should have heard her. My husband works for the Inland Revenue, she says. My husband's an income tax inspector, she says. My husband earns 100 quid a week, she says. Well, I soon told her. I said, my husband earns more than that in his spare time.
Howdy, all you folks out there in television land. Roundabout now, going to show you a little bit of sharpshooting, whip cracking on feats of strength. They give me a little beauty queen to help me out. Here she is now. Ooh, ain't you pretty little thing, pretty little thing. You notice she has to have a chaperone, folks. That's on account I'm such a wolf. Thank you, Miss Chaperone. Well, roundabout now, I'm going to lift this little guy. With the other hand, I'm going to sharpshoot and get my...
Are you the beauty queen?
Yes, it's me.
I can't lift her, John. John, I can't lift her. Well, you know that my trouble. Well, you know what happened last time was I'll be back with my leg up for 3 weeks.
Why wasn't I invited to Susan's party?
Perhaps they thought you wouldn't enjoy it, darling.
We'll be playing postman's knock and having jelly and custard.
But will they be having hill spaghetti? We'll have our own little party, love. And we did you and I
Hold it!
What's that in the road? A head?
Hold it! I'm sorry, hold a second. No, dear, no. What's that in the road ahead? Not what's that in the road ahead. Listen, I'm saying it's only a bicycle. Open the gate, she'll be up in a minute. Oh, going again.
Okay, roundabout now, Miss Jenny gonna show you exhibition of female sharpshooting. How about that, huh? And here we go, Miss Jenny.
Hold it. I'm sorry, John. Could somebody do something about that pin? What I know this pin's... Oh.
Ooh, what's this thing called love?
Hold it, stop. No. Look, it's... What is this thing called love? I think it's Charlotte Rampling, didn't it? Going ahead.
Right about now, I'm gonna put this old pop in Jenny's mouth, and I'm just gonna whip it right... The old pipe mouth there, and whip it right out. Stand by, baby. You don't have to be crazy in this daredevil act, but by golly, it sure do help.
What the bloody are you doing?
She shouldn't have been there. How's that boyfriend of yours, dear?
He's all right, Mum.
You all right, love?
Yes, of course I'm all right, Mum.
Bring them back with Benvril.
He's got big ears anyway.
That's it, love. Don't you worry about it. You just drink up your Benvril. You got your mum. You got your mum as well. I'm sorry.
Hold it! I told you, we should have booked Daddy Nichols.
I didn't expect a movie to play. I've never been to play like this before.
Now, folks, round about here, young Miss Jenny, she gonna give you exhibition of that old daredevil knife throwing. I'm coming. Right now, Miss. Here we go.
What's the matter with you, you great fairy?
Well, I didn't know it was going to be sitting on the other side. I'd have moved over if I'd known. It did hurt. What's right on my boil, then? Oh, I knew it was a dangerous act, but I didn't know it was as dangerous as all that.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little girls who went to the police academy. But I took them away from all that, and now they work for me. My name is Archie.
Yes, they're here, Archie, and they're looking as lovely as ever.
Angels, I want you to know you did a great job in solving the mystery of the exploding ballcock. Now the Treasury Department, they want your help in rounding up a ruthless gang of counterfeiters. To the underworld, they're known as the 3 Graces: faith, hope, and charity. Faith prints it, hope distributes it.
What happens to the profits?
They go to charity, right? Right. A lot of these notes have been picked up at the Bunny Club on Dell Street. So, Sabrina, it's time for you to be a bunny girl again.
Why does she always have to be the bunny girl? Now, why can't I be the bunny girl?
Well, she's got a gorgeous figure.
Well, I've got a gorgeous figure.
She's got strong white teeth.
Well, I've got strong white teeth.
She's got brains and intelligence.
Well, I've got strong white teeth.
Okay, Jill, you're the bunny girl.
Thank you kindly. Thank you, sugar.
Hey, I understand you're looking for the 3 Graces.
Yeah, where do I find them?
Well, you'll find them at, oh,
Now, would that be 1G or 2?
Get them down, get them up. Drop that gun. Drop yours. Your gun.
Drop it, Buster. Now, where do we find the 3 Graces?
You found us, sweetheart. Frisk 'em.
Huh? What about her? She never carries a gun.
Well, how do you know that? I mean, don't frisk me, you'll never find out.
Oh,
I might very well have a gun hidden about my person. How the hell do you know where's the gun and who hasn't got it? Oh, damn!
Never mind. I'll buy us a drink.
What about him? Well, he's in no state to drink. Look.
Hey, that $10 note, it's counterfeit.
My God, I've been raped.
Look. The Dell Safari Park.
recovering all that counterfeit loot.
Archie, we have never been happier in our whole lives.
How's that?
Well, at last, Archie, we are really rolling in money. Judged by any standard whatsoever, the least talented of all the stars ever to come out of Hollywood has to be, undoubtedly, Chubby Dodds.
At the time, my late husband was the head of the studios, and he had a drinking problem. He couldn't get enough of it. His idea of outer space was anywhere more than 30 yards from a bar. He used to frequent this bar where the barmaid was an old dragon, and he used to say, when she starts looking like Greta Garbo, it's time to go. One night, he was off sick, and Chubby Dodds took over, and when he started looking like Clark Gable, my husband signed him up for 25 years. I remember the first picture he did was the Western, and oh, God, the scenery was beautiful, but Chubby Dodds kept standing in front of it.
See, I'll show you my 38s if you show me yours. Well, we are pretty quick on the trigger, you know, kid. Because when I... Hey, did you know, by the way, that my brother is the champion dog catcher of Hazard County?
Your brother's got a wooden leg.
I know that.
Why, how's he run after dogs with a wooden leg?
He don't have to. He just stands on the street corner and they come to him.
We're ready for the wedding night scene, Mr. Lano.
Okay, stand by, everybody. We are going to do the wedding night scene. So send in the stuntman. Oh, Chubby Dodds, yes. I tell you, with him I did Attila the Hen. I did the Weir Cow of London. And when I did Tarzan, he lost all his money on the set gambling with a chimpanzee.
Knowing that Chubby's drawing power as a star was negligible, the studios, in their infinite wisdom, decided to team him opposite Curly Dimple, a 10-year-old Muppet who many people said, quite unfairly, was a 40-year-old midget. But here in Hollywood, they say the tits. They say that it's unwise to act with children and animals, but acting with children held no fears for Chubby Dodds.
Uncle Jet, I'm so unhappy.
There, baby, don't worry.
Daddy says he's been taken by the
All right, baby, don't worry. Everything's all right. Oh. There.
Here in Hollywood, where it is often said that they separate the men from the boys with a crowbar, the studios were careful to project a masculine image.
Oh, I like Chubby Dodds, you know. He was a man's man like I am, huh? I don't normally share billing because I'm a star. But I didn't mind in his case because we both like the ladies, know what I mean? He used to tell them he'd run out of petrol.
Not overly original.
On the Dodgens? Oh, he used to have meals with man appeal, you know, platefuls of spaghetti. I remember one night in Sardi's, he said, if I have any more spaghetti and I burp, I'm gonna lasso a waiter. And drink, God, he would drink 15 beers a night.
He lived life with a big L.
And sometimes he suffered pain with a big P. A man's man.
By now, rumors were rife about a romance between Chubby and one of the studio's contract players.
Get.
Oh, yes, of course. Her name was
Victoria Villa. She was named after your Queen Victoria. And not so damn long after either. I remember the first film they did together was a Western, and got the dialogue. You know, she had to say, "You're not in love with me, you're in love with your six-shooter." Can you imagine that? Chubby Don's in love with his six-shooter. Fond of it, of course. Well, maybe just a little, you know, but of course, her uncle owned the studios.
She got her job through relatives.
So did your queen. I mean, be fair.
I tell you, the trouble with Chubby Dolls is he got too rich too quickly. Couldn't pick up a golf club without spitting on his hands first. Used to invite the neighbors aboard his yacht.
A lot of stars have a yacht.
In the swimming pool. Who but Chubby Dolls would feed his goldfish ants eggs fried in butter? Then he met Victoria V. Oh, is that a woman? Is that a woman? That's what people kept asking. Is that a woman?
A lot of people said that the only thing that they had in common was the fact that they both were. My husband thought she was a pain in the neck. I had a much lower opinion of her than that.
You didn't care for her?
Well, he would say if ever she gave birth, I wouldn't want one of the puppies. She was the kind of person that you phone up and hope for an engaged signal.
But Chubby fell for her.
Oh, he used to kiss her hand like there was gravy on it.
Oh, obviously, he thought she was attractive.
Well, either you like Picasso or you don't.
In an effort to cash in on the wedding, the studio cast them together with Patty Bottom in The Man Between.
Now, you just listen to me. Ask yourself this question. Do you really need him? Of course you do. Does he need you? Of course he doesn't. Think he does. But does he really? No. Now, don't answer yes if you mean no. Of course he does. Not. So remember, be firm, be brave, be resolute, but above all, be consanguinical. What do you say, Harry?
Well, I reckon you girls are taking this woman's lip thing a little bit too far.
Now, what do you mean by that?
I reckon a man's entitled to get all the fun he can out of life.
Well, if that isn't... Doctor, what do you say, Marie?
What does she know about it anyway?
As it happens, I know plenty. I'd only got to look at my parents to see what another woman can do for a marriage. I tell you, I've never told anyone this. I saw my mother kill my father and then commit suicide.
I tell you, that Mr. Dawes was a real dandy. He's just like an English lord. Why, he even used to stand up whenever anybody played the queen.
Well, that's understandable.
And poker? I tell you, at premieres, he used to look just like St. George with his drag on. He's always complaining that the laundry was shrinking his shirts, and one day he sent him a 12-inch nail with a note saying, "Shrink that." They sent back a tin tag with a note saying, "We did." Yeah. I'll tell you, him and his wife, though, they was always fighting and feuding and cussing. I tell you, if it wasn't me and him, it was me and her. It was always quarreling.
Is that why you left?
No, I left on account of my conscience. I figured I was doing 2 horses out of a job.
You see, the trouble was he drank a lot, and I've never done that. I've never drunk straight. I spill most of the damn stuff. Oh, anybody can drink that. I've never. He used to drink bourbon laced with castor oil, what they call a pile driver. And we did everything we could for him. I mean, we really did. I mean, I even put on this historical concoction of his.
Did he actually concoct it?
He concocted it up, I'll tell you that for nothing.
Hiya, Van. Say, how's your ear?
Pardon?
I said, how's your ear coming off?
Okay, Mona, could you give us a smile? Mona, could you give us a little smile?
Oh, sacred blue, Mona, can we have a little smile? Oh, my God, damn.
Right, now, just hold that.
In an effort to get some value out of this liability, the studio even let him direct himself. It was on this film that he died. And he died on the set while the cameras were running. And, according to at least one critic, he didn't die very well.
Who is it?
It's me, Sam Dodsworth.
Come in.
Hi, Natasha. Hi, you're looking as lovely as ever, I see.
Nice of you to say so.
No, I mean it.
You've changed.
Have I?
You have.
You're doing pretty well, I see.
Natasha!
Yes?
Ah, that was lovely.
Some coffee?
No, thank you very much indeed. No, what... A grateful studio gave Buster James the starring role. Since then, he's never looked back. Chubby Dodds was buried a mile from this swamp area where he was born. But even this desolate marshland is still part of Hollywood. Hollywood where 1 minute you're up and starring, and the next minute you're down and out.